All right, gang, here we are. This is the second course for the song Polarize from 21 Pilots and their album Blurryface. I'm musically malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. This is where we do a little bit of a deeper dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. So let's hop in and give it a look. Here we are in our trusty, dusty genius. I've seen this man up in the left-hand corner dance shirtless more times than I could possibly count. The 9th track on 21 Pilots' 4th album, Blurryface, blatantly presents the struggle between Tyler and Blurryface. The word polarize means to separate into two opposing concepts, which is exactly what the album is about. This song encapsulates Tyler's struggle to separate himself from Blurryface, who represents his demons, anxiety, and depression. As it approaches head-on the topic of Tyler's struggle to remove himself from Blurryface, this track could be interpreted as the climax of the album. Okay, I wonder if there was a music video. Nope, no music video. All right, let's hop up here and get into it. Help me polarize, help me polarize, help me down. That last line there, help me down, so help me down those stairs, is where I'll be hiding all my problems. Help me polarize, help me out. My friends and I, we got a lot of problems. I wonder if he's considering his friends and I actually like his friends or people he knows, or is he speaking about kind of in a way of like the personalities in his head? So this is clear. Help me polarize, like help me separate. And I wonder if this idea of helping me down those stairs is where I'll be hiding all my problems. Like, is that part of the polarization? Or is that like, we need to go down the stairs, like that's where all my problems are and where I need to help separating? I don't know. Let's see what it says here. There are different definitions of the word polarize, but in this song, the word most likely means divide or calls to divide into two sharply contrasting groups or sets of opinions or beliefs. This interpretation is supported by verse 2. Blurryface, the antagonist on the album, is a manifestation of Tyler's darker side. He exemplifies his insecurities. There are two opposite ends of the spectrum, good and evil. Joseph is asking for help in polarizing his life. In other words, he needs help identifying and separating the evil from the good because the two are so constantly mingled together in his consciousness. He often acts both good and evil on a daily basis and wants to get rid of the evil side of himself. Down the stairs where he hides his problems is a metaphor for him hiding all his flaws and problems in the deepest part of his existence. Tyler is known to speak in metaphors which connect to his faith. When considering this, going down those stairs may allude to approaching an altar where he kneels before God and confesses his sins. Okay. It feels like a stretch to me. Listen, I'm tired of watching. Oh, is that guy still dancing? He's still dancing up there in the corner. Can't see him as good in this view, though. You know where I'm coming from. Though I am running to you, all I feel is denial. I mean, this would seem to most clearly speak to God. Like, you know where I'm coming from, you know what I'm dealing with, and though I'm running to you, all I feel is deny. But I wonder why you would feel that. Let's see what this says. The you Tyler's speaking about could either be his fans or probably God. Yeah, because even then, like it's not like which I could be him sharing what he feels from his fans, but I don't see that. If he is indeed speaking to God, he's then saying God knows where he's coming from because God knows all, and that he's running to God. He's most likely running to God because of the problems that were spoke of in chorus 1. The running to you may be a biblical allusion to Proverbs 18:10. The righteous run to God and are safe. The final line of the verse may be referencing what Tyler needs to polarize. He needs to separate all of the good and bad feelings tonight before something bad happens. An additional interpretation could be that Tyler's torn. He has never come out and said his songs are about God because he wants the song to have meaning of its own to each listener. Therefore, it could be that Tyler feels like he's denying God by not acknowledging that his songs are about him. Though he is running to God, may be personally and spiritually, he isn't using his platform to be more intentional and forward about his faith, and that is tearing at Tyler. He feels like it's denying God. That's interesting because I guess when I was looking at it, it was speaking to me more of like the one he's running to, he's feeling denial from. But this is kind of saying that like it's still in his frame of thought. Like I'm running to you, but all I feel is deny, like that I'm denying you. I wanted to be a better brother, better son, wanted to be a better adversary to the evil I have done. I have none to show the one I love, but deny. So I guess that would kind of reinforce this. Because if he's speaking of God and he's running toward him, he realizes himself that he feels like he's denying. Or, it could be this play of like feeling denial from God because he has denied the Lord. Because honestly, if you do dig into the scriptures, Jesus does say the one who denies me will be denied before my Father, because it does show a like, I'm ashamed of you. Kind of, especially because when speaking to the other church, you're talking about people that could have been killed for their faith. I mean, Jesus was crucified, and then his followers went under persecution. I mean, Christians have been being killed forever. They're being killed modern day. Check out Voice of the Martyrs. And so it could be this idea of like him feeling denied from the Lord, but then him also recognizing that he's denied him as well. So it could be that. I don't know. Just throwing stuff out there. I'm not making any like clear claims. But here he seems to be saying the only thing I have to show is denial. Polarize is taking your disguises, separating them, splitting them up from wrong and right. It's deciding where to die and deciding where to fight. See, I don't know if he's reinforcing, but I'm in denial here, or if he's saying to me, when I first heard it, it sounded like he was singing. Like that's part of the polarization is denying, because if you are going to separate those things, you have to deny certain things. You have to like forsake and crucify, in a sense, the scriptures would say, yourself. So I don't know. That's kind of what it spoke to me on the tail end of what he was saying here. Okay. And I think, this is what I was interested in. Domingo and Fuego. Let's go, dude. Domingo en Fuego directly translates to Sunday on fire. Interesting. In the Bible, Sunday is the day God rests after creating the earth and is also the day most worshipers attend church. Fire's religious imagery typically associated with hell. Sure, but come on. Let's not discount. Fire is first and foremost about passion and cleansing. That God is an all-consuming fire. So the idea is that when he comes into your life, that fire spreads and begins to like purify and burn up the things that aren't lasting. Fire in the end, like will reveal us the things it says we build in life that are straw and like meaningless, like our own little kingdoms, versus riches like gold and silver, these things that won't be burned up. So that's like building selflessly and things that will last versus just meaningless things. Come on, let's give some credit where credit's due to the word fire. Tyler has expressed his discontent for Sundays on other songs such as Migraine, Sunday on fire. I think I lost my halo. I don't know where you are. You'll have to come and find me. Interesting. Sounds cool. Domingo en Fuego. I think I lost my halo. How would we connect this to Sunday on Fire? I guess there's one way in which you could say it is like, and I don't know if this is where it's going, that a lot of people feel close to God on Sunday, because they might go to church and, have a great time of worship and a message and like it resonates with them. But then you hit Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And if you, don't carve out space for your own time of worship, your own time of Bible reading, your own time of devotion and connecting with the Lord and letting him keep that fire burning, stoke that fire, then people feel distant and then they kind of come back into Sunday. And then honestly, though, I think sometimes then they feel ashamed because they're like, oh, yeah, here I am again, forgot about God all week, had good intentions. So I don't know if he's trying to say like Sunday, I'm on fire, but then I think I lost my halo. I don't know where you are. You have to come and find me. Yeah, that's kind of a stretch, but it's an interesting thought. Good discussion nonetheless. So yeah, let me know what you think the connection is here. Unless it's Sunday on Fire, like Sunday in Danger, his idea of connection to God in danger. This is reminiscent of we're broken people, yeah. We're broken people, yeah. That's what that makes me, or kind of harkens back to. Well, let me know your thoughts on the song. Really cool song. And thanks for joining me for this one. I hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.